Hello, folks. How are we doing today on this glorious day at Donnington? I can volume down in chat. Right, folks. How are we doing? It is Saturday. We are at Donnington. Why do I say big bad Donnington? Because we don't know whether it's wet or whether it's dry. That's why I say the big bad Warrington. Big bad Warrington? Big bad Donnington. God, I can see it's going to be one of those days already, folks. One of those days. Anyway, welcome to it. We are now into qualifying. Let us see. Please tell me if you can hear me and if the sound is okay coming from our glorious ACC server. Right, so what do we have today? We have 29 races today for you. Well, not actually racing, racers. Yeah, racers. 29 people have turned up today, which is not bad going. Not bad, not bad. We got some fast boys in. Got some slow boys as well. Fast boy at the present moment has just gone into the pits. No times on the scoreboard yet, I think. No. No scores on the board yet. But I'm sure we will get there very soon. Oh, yes, indeed. Oops, that should be thanks. My fingers ain't working today, it's just as well I'm using my mouth most of the time then, innit? Right, well, it looks like everybody, well, near enough everybody is out on the track at the moment. Now, good old Daniel there with a bloody luminescent Nissan. He's managed to put in a 1:31.3 at the moment, and now the times are starting to come in. Now, remember, folks. Oh, Mary, thank you very much for that borrow. Mary Knoll, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Right, as I was saying, we have plenty of them now starting to put the times on the boards. We are going to be looking around the 1:30 mark, I reckon, today for these fast alien types. And I reckon we'll get a few in the 1:30s, maybe even a 29 if we sound really good. But right now, we're looking at this. You must also please forgive me because I am using a new set of camera controls today, which should be interesting. Let us see. A Lamborghini. In fact, I think that's the guy that won last week, actually. Brains like a... No. Well, you know me anyway. Yeah, present moment, he is... Daniel is still fastest in sector 1 and 2. But our friend here, he is in... Quicker in sector 3. Only 2/10 off. He's in the pits. Let's see, let's head down to car hopping in. We haven't seen you in a while, Timu. We'll watch a bit of Timu. We haven't watched him for a couple of weeks, so let's watch him now. One man I expect to do a quick time anyway. is Timu plus Stazak as well. I might even go for Haunchy Huna. Even though he's in that Jag, he put that Jag towards the front of the grid last week. He did really well indeed. But we all know what the Jag's like in a race. Not so hot then. But on the lappage, he was doing okay. Right, well, there's much changing at the moment. No, it is not. But I am watching these, and Carpenin at the present moment is doing rather well. He's quite quick on it. He's up on his delta. So let's see what he manages to get in like on this next little bit. Around the corner he comes around. Goddard's onto the straight. What does he pull? He pulls a 130.7. Oh, love it, love it, love it. This time round he's faster in sectors 1 2, but Daniel is still fastest in sector 3. No, sector 2 even. Oh. Well, look at that. Thank you, Random Guy and Noel Racing. Thank you very much for the follow. Every single one of them counts. Thank you very much indeed. Now, this is split 1, not split 2, I'm afraid. We are only doing split 1 because I'm not good enough to do 2 races at once. I mean, I could talk for England, but I'm not that much of a... I can't talk that good. But yeah, anyway. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Who else is doing well? Let's have a look at Stazak now in the Honda. Well, he's got hair. He's got his light. He's got his lights on. Because he's got his lights on. He's got his wipers on. This driver. On it. Okay. Told you I was having some fun with these new ones. Okay, don't have much of an inside one. Okay. Oh, that'll have to do for now. And at the present moment, who else is up on the Delta? Well, let's have a look at Simon at the present moment is 2 seconds quicker on his Delta. He's coming up towards Goddard now. He's just done Melbourne. Comes round Goddard. Let's see how this can pull him up. About 2.5 seconds up on his Delta. There you go, up into second place. Nicely done indeed. Right, anybody else doing well on the Delta at the moment? Not so many people. Even Carpenter's a bit down on his Delta at the moment. Let's stay with Simon. If I get your names wrong, remember folks, it's nothing personal. I am just crap at names. Well, Jeff Simon, let's see how he is doing. He's now he's only 2,000 up on his previous, so I don't know whether he's doing a flyer. It looks like he could be, but you never know. Well, Mr. Turnbull, he's losing a bit there. How are we doing? Right, well, at the present moment, Carpet Incitement and Brunschitz are all up on their previous deltas at the moment. Any big gainers? The big gainer at the moment was Stazak, who's just jumped himself up from around 9th up to 2nd. Not bad at all, not bad, but he is still 8/10 off a leader. Carpenter, who now has actually touched a 129. Oh laddie, that's a 129.867. 9 minutes left to go. Are we going to see that any quicker? So we've got Aston Martin, Honda, Nissan, Lamborghini, and in the top 5 at the moment. I'm trying to watch if anybody else is being a bit quick at the moment. And at the moment, it's Jamie here in the Lamborghini. He's about a second up, but Brunshitz has just done the same as Jamie has just jumped up into second. Let's jump down to Brunshitz, who again is just coming around the Melbourne. And he is coming up to garage. See what's he running at the moment. Still around 1.4 off his previous delta, so that takes him up to first. Very nicely done with a 129.740. Not bad for an old man. I'm talking about me, not Daniel, man. I don't think he's an old man anyway. Right, where are we? Everybody now up in the top 5 are all only like 1 or 2 tenths off their previous best. We will keep an eye on that. Anybody who goes over a second better, which we do actually have somebody who's going a second better than he was, and that is Camille. I'm not going to try that name, Camille, because that one really will kill my tongue. You're just under a second on what your previous best was, so let's see where that takes you from 14th. As you cross the line, where are you going to go? 11th. Okay, works. Almost top 10. That works. Okay, let us see anybody else at the present moment. There's only Stazak who is running a little bit quicker. He's running 8 tenths quicker than he was before, but he still needs that little bit more. So where's this going to drop him? 3rd, 2nd? Let's have a look. Still 8 tenths as he comes round towards the line. Crosses the line. Yeah, he's 3rd. Close. There's the guy. Still 2 tenths off. So, where are we now? Do we have any other big gainers at the moment? No, we do not. So, we have 6 minutes. Whoopsie. As Staz takes to the grass. Simon at the present moment is in the pits, so hopefully he'll be out momentarily to give us a quick run and another run for the flag. Right, let's have a look. He is out now, so let's swap over to Simon and watch his outlap. Yeah. So let's see how we do at the moment. Daniel is now in the pits. We have 5 minutes left to run. Anybody gaining at the present moment on their personal best? No, nobody at the moment. We now have 30 drivers in server, and we only have 3 that don't have any lap time. So where do we go? As the top 5 are now all in the pits. I've been coming around Melbourne. No, actually, my mistake. Goddard. Coming around Goddard to start his flying lap. So here we go. Let's see how quick he can get himself round as we head down into Redgate. Really do dislike that colour. Trainer curves coming up. How is he doing there? 4 tenths down on what he was, on what his best has been so far. He's not liking it at the present moment, whatever he has done to that car. He really doesn't like that. He's now down, he's backed off. We have Brunchett and Carpenter both out. And this is going to be fun, because these two and Stazak will definitely be fighting for pole. Let's have a look at, we'll go for the leader, Daniel. He'll be on his out lap at the present moment. Oh, not too bad. Everybody's in, getting their last set of tyres to get out. 30 racers today, 30 drivers. Now the giggle thing is that in today's race so far, should I say, quickest in sector 1 is Jamil in the Lamborghini. Then we have Carpenter in sector 2 and Jamil again in sector 3, but Daniel at the present moment is now approaching his fire. Here we go. So, oh, he pulls straight in. Ooh. What does he know that we don't? We'll switch to Carpenter then, because present moment he's actually down 2/10 on his previous best, so that's not going to help him. Needs to just under 2, or just over a 10. Not looking like he's going to have that at the present moment. Ouch. Looks like this race has turned rather wet. Yes, I think even Carpenter is backing off, whether that's weather or whether that's what I don't know, but you can see it isn't a pretty at the moment. We have 1 minute 49 left on the clock. What are we going to see? Is Timu going to have another go, or is he behind? Is he going to be able to get in front of these cars? Thank you very much, Mr. Aston. Mr. McLaren. Now, what's he got so far? Again, he's down a 10th on this first sector. Is he going to be able to get this time out? Doesn't look like he is. The time's just slowly dripping off him. Half a second now. Nobody else at the moment is either out or showing quicker. Everybody is staying as they are at the moment. 30 seconds to go. Will Timu get round for another try, or is this going to be his last try? Was into Melbourne. We go. I hope this doesn't get any wetter for these boys, I really do. Like 13 seconds. Is he going to manage to get around one more time? It looks like he has a rather clearer track up ahead of him. Is he going to manage it? Yes, he does. He just about gets across. So, last try, Timu. Let's go. Carry a little bit more, but then just lost it again. He's down a 10th as we head off into the Craners. Now, he's going to be able to pull this back on the second half. He's quick in the second sector, but I don't think he's going to be... No. I don't think he is. He's down now. I think he's laid off now. As qualifying has finished. So, we have Daniel Brunschitz in first. We have Timu Karpinen in second. And Stazak in third. Fourth is Billen in the Aston Martin. Neil, I think. Is it Neil? Jamie is in fifth. Seidman in the other Honda is in sixth. I can't wait. It's better that way. Wait. Vandenberg in seventh. Ricardo in eighth. Haven't got a clue how to say that one. Number 9 in ninth. The AMG. Good grief, that name is crucifying me. I'm gonna call it. Is that Tadas? That looks like Tadas. No, that's not Tadas. I gotta find that spelling on the team sheets now. Oh dear, I've got a bloody clue. Right, okay, no dramas. I'm gonna call you Joe. Oost is in 10th, number 10. Like he's on the. He's there. Here's that. Pleber. Oh no, I missed. Anaki. What's Naki? I don't know. In 11th, 12th is Pleber. Vink is in 13th. Doosan 14th. Eftink is in 15th. Alvarez is in 16th. Golshahan is in 17th. Una is in 18th. In that little old gag. Then have Shimbans in the Honda. The Puder in an unknown car. Okay. Laveau is in the Lexus. Zimmer is in BMW, number 22. Schipper is in 23rd. Boyce in Itveld. Okay. In 24th. Jusen 25th. Ruiz 26th. Ebbers.
Alright, there is some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Ebbers in 27th. 8th. In 30th. So, let's see. Here we go. Now, am I going to be able to do the camera, or is it going to be a big bad failure like always? Well, let's see. Can he do it? Well, we got part of it to go in there, so let's go. Doop-a-doop. Right, so there we go. A rainy grid today at Donnington. It always seems to rain at Donnington. No, could be worse. Kyle Army. Not that place. I hate Kyle Army. That is so wet. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll quickly whiz down. I'll line up. Not going to do the county down now today because it's just me here and doing everything at once. So, Screaming Chicken. Gotta love the Screaming Chicken. BMWs, AMGs. Mixture of cars. There's one you say. Can't miss them in that Jag, can you? There we go. All the way to the back of the Honda. Okay, all the way back up top and see if we can park this camera of just to see what we can all pop up loose. Now, folks over in which a car during the race If you're here to watch anybody in particular, please just put it in chat. I will, if I spot it quick enough, I will do it as quick as the old man can get it done. But I will try. Won't do it at the beginning and at the end. Simple. Right, here we go. I did. Lights on. Stars down. On the deck. Here we go. Oh. Now. Normally we don't see the Nissan. And again, we don't see the Hondas either. We will just have to see how this. Oh, that's a poor traffic. But what about these guys? What about these guys? Look at the traffic they're in. And you were doing 2 miles an hour, and these guys are going to be doing 100 miles an hour. Get your butt into that blooming thingy-mabobby. That room where you sit. That's light. Just because you're stuck on the M25 or the M2 or the A34 or whatever the hell it's on. Uh-oh. Cheese. I feel like cheese. Decent. Don't like it. Anyway, right, where are we? Have a look at that gorgeous little map I have. We're into the S's. They are lovely. I mean, admittedly, last year I did go and watch this race. Fantastic race. Yeah, British final race. It was a great race. That was the only race I went to last year. It was a very good day, and it didn't rain. It didn't rain at all. Right, here we go, Melbourne. Let's see how well Daniel controls this field as we come up to the flag of Goddard's. Or there's nothing. 1 hour, 64 minutes of rain enhanced racing. Okay, here we go.
The pit is now open. Green light. Go, go, go.
That would have been late, wasn't it? But anyway, here we go. First corner shenanigans. What are we going to see? Oh dear. Well, for once, we were actually there when it happened. Right, that was, I believe, Stazak and Carpenter coming together in the first corner, which, for Daniel, is a blessing, because he's allowed to get away. But what is that going to do for the other two? Where is that going to put them? We will see once it all starts to calm down. But right now, ACC is not having a good time. Can't tell who's first and who's last. So let's carry on and see where we are going. Right. Right, let's see, as Daniel is coming down into the S's, where were his main compatriots. So, well, Carpenter is in 20th position, and Stazak is in 23rd, so them two are both going to have to pull out a very good race. They are they are very good races anyway. Right, Mr. I can't say your name. Justus. I am sorry, Justus. Should have known it was you. Big heat motorsport. Meow. Oh, there's the screaming chicken in the background, Mr. Ricardo. Down through Craners. Darky Bridge, let's get it done. Now, I wonder if Justice expected to see himself in a second. Hey? The Brunswick has now pulled out a 3.8, well, we'll call it 4-second lead over Justice here in the AMG. Now, he has the McLaren of Mark Vanderberg right behind him, and we have Jeremy Ricardo in the Screaming Chicken just behind him. So this is the fight for second, third and fourth. Right, let us see. We have a lot of contact. Wow, that was a big one at the beginning. Let's see if we can have a look at that one. Yeah, nice big pile up. Not bad. Here we are on board with Jeremy. Old hairpin up through Starkey's Bridge. Here we go, up through McLean's, up towards Coppice. Let's get it back down, bing, bang, bong. Oh, he does it in third, mind you, yeah, it's wet. Yep, okay, and he's in a Porsche. But anyway, here we go, we are now down onto Starkey's straight, coming into the S's. Oh. Got to be very careful going over there, because when the real guys, oh, should have seen some of them going backwards on that one. But anyway, here we go through Melbourne. Still not able to do anything about getting in front of Vanderberg at the moment, because they are all keeping around about the same pace, I would say. Let's see how we are doing for speed at the moment. Right, let's have a look. So, at the present moment, fastest man on track is Daniel Brunswick. It's 230 kilometers an hour in that little speed trap that we have. So it's not only the fastest man on track, he really is the fastest man on track. Not bad going. Right, let's have a look at Stazak now, who's got himself up to 18th. Carpenter seems to be making this a little bit easier on himself now, as he is up to 12th. These two gliding through the field as they normally would. But there's a change for this race. I forgot to tell you folks, the pit window is open for the whole of the race. So it is up to these guys when they want to pit. Okay, so if anybody else wants to pit, okay, they pit whenever they like. Okay, right, let us now focus back on the race and let us see how this goes. Right, dappa-dappa-doo, dappa-doo, dappa-dappa-doo. Okay. Everything at the moment looks very rosy. Right? We have, never thought I'd be looking at this, but Justas in second managed to clamber 8 places. And he's pulling a little bit of a gap between himself and the boys fighting for third there with Vandenberg and Ricardo. Now these two, let's see, how close are these little baggers to that? Not bad, they're 3/10 off each other at the moment. So Ricardo is putting him under a bit of pressure, and that is allowing Justas to pull away. Justas is now 1.8 seconds in front of Vandenberg, and we'll see where we go from there. As you can see in the distance, Daniel! Right, we have Mr. Belling in 50. You can just see him in the background. Let's change to him. There we go. He's in 5th. He's another one. Oh, let's have a look. How did he do from the start? Oh, he lost a place. He was in 4th at the start. So he might have just about managed to dodge the little bit of a skirmish at the beginning of the race. But he's down a place. The biggest winner so far is Josen here in 11th in the Aston Martin. He has gained 14 places since the start of the race. Not bad dodging, if I may say so myself. Not bad dodging at all. The biggest loser, I am afraid, is Kazakh. Present moment, he is down 13 spots from where he started. He is now up into 16th. So many new things to play with. Right, where was I? Oh, I don't know. Alright, let's have a look. Stazak is moving his way up through the field. Carpenter is now up to 8. Trying to see. Not the fastest guy on track. Mainly because he's coming through all that traffic. And just, tried to see if he wants to wiggle his butt. Well, at the moment it's still Daniel who's running on a 132.9 at the present moment. So he is some 2 seconds, no, a second and a half in front of what Carpenter's doing at the moment. He's just fighting with Vink here for 7th, which he may get now. He's got the line into... My brain just gone dead. Goddard's has become onto Wheatcroft Straight. So it looks like he is now up into 7th. Stazak not having such an easy time. He's up into 14th at the present moment. Let's see how our leader is doing at the moment. 6.7 seconds on the gap there. Not too bad. Not too bad. We have 50 minutes left on the clock. Who's going to be the first to pit? Good question. Well presented. Oh, Horchie's up the back there. Unfortunately, he is 29th. We've lost a car. So we will see where we go from there. But I like the fact that Horchie's at least still driving. Deans is having a bit of a mare at the moment. He just comes back on track. Is 28th at the moment, and that's Zimmer that's just overtook him there. There's some bits I could do and there's some bits I can't. I'm still getting used to this new system that they're giving me, so We will have to see. As we have Carpenter. No, that's not. That's Carpenter. No. That's Camille. I'm going crazy, aren't I? Yeah. Fastest man on track at the moment is Carpenter. He's just done a 1:32.027, so he has got to be in a bit of fresh air at the moment. So at the present moment, 1:32 be about right for the wet. As you know, the steward said, "Oh, we don't know what it's going to do today. It's a bit of a hit and miss day on the weather." We know what it's going to do. It's going to piss down. We don't have many wet races. When we do, they just piss down. Anyway, there goes Carpenter through the S's as I'm just starting to talk absolute ribble again. Welsh Dragon, thank you very much for that follow. I missed that 20 minutes ago, but thank you very much. Anyways, each and every one of you, as I say, does make a big difference for us. Looking at that, that looks like over 400 followers we have now, so thank you very much, each and every one of you. Be nice if you could all watch at the same time, like, but I know. Right, where was I? Let's go and see what the leader is doing at the moment. At the moment, he's out on his own, some 7.8 seconds ahead. And Justice is pulling away. He's now 2.8 seconds off Vandenberg, who is still fighting with Ricardo. Are there any closer fights at the moment? We have our first pitter, F-Tink, down in the BMW. Comes out again, yep, looks like he's out. A couple of little fights going on. This one seems to be the best at the moment. Let's get on board with leaving Laveau. He's the man in the middle at the moment of these three cars. We have Joseph in the Aston Martin, blue Aston Martin there. Then we have the Lexus of Laveau and Clements in the, I don't know what colour you call that one. Fawn? Coloured? Oh, we have our first drive-through penalty, and that is to Camille. Ooh. What he got that for? If I can actually see what he got that for. Wow. Car 67 got a drive through. What did car 43 count? Car 43, that was a racing incident. Car 420, we got a lot of stuff coming. We've got 5-second penalties, 10-second penalties to come. Right, okay. Daniel just comes through Melbourne. Clements and LeBeau are still going for it at the moment. Joseph has dropped back a little from the looks of it. That's going to happen. What car is Shipper's in? Shipper, what car are you in? You're in the Audi, that's what. Is he gonna do it on the inside? Yes, he is. That's Clements past LeBeau. But is Clements wrong? Is LeBeau gonna try and get back at him? I hope so. Make a good race if he does. Carpenter at the moment is now behind the Lamborghini of Jimmy. Daughter hay. But he is now he's up into 7th. Is Timu Carbon. Well, that's not too bad, seeing as he was down around about last at one point. Stazak has now been making good ground up. He is now up into 9th as well. He's going to be, well, he's catching up to Siteman at the moment. Same car, different drivers. Oh boy, good drivers, both good when they want to be. Carbonen is still trying to get behind that. He's behind that Lamborghini. He's trying to get past it. That's the question. Oh, Vanderberg seems to have caught up to AMG up front. Has traffic played something to do with these three then? Good question, well presented. Deserves an answer, and unfortunately I don't have it because my eyes aren't all seeing today. My eyes that were all seeing seems to be somewhere else today. Don't ask me where. But back with Stazak, what's he doing now? He is still trying to get on the tail of Siteman. Carpenter still cannot get past the Lamborghini. Not a new dead end. That Lamborghini starts to get bigger and bigger, isn't it? Let's have a look. And he's just letting him know that he's there. Make a mistake and I'll get you. Oh, he's looking. He looked good. Just... And driving! And driving! Wish I could drive like this. Absolutely bonkers. I love watching these guys drive. Really do. But they don't have to pay me for this. I do this for free because I like watching racing. I'm just crazy like that. Right, as we're watching Renderson at the moment in 11th. He's giving Cleaver a bit of a hard time in his rear view mirrors. But at the moment, Carpenter is still really trying to get past that Lamborghini. From there, everything and... Oh, what's happening? He's trying to push him. Now, coming up into the S's, who's gonna get what? He's got it, the Lamborghini. That's Carpenter through as they go through the S's. That'd be good. 67, which is Stazak, has a drive-through. Oh my lord, he's not going to be a happy chappy about that one. Oh lord, no. Then we have a 10-second penalty for car number 1, Shea Bent. Well, look, see what else I could see going at the moment. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Look at all them drive-thrus. That first corner really must have given them guys something to look at, mustn't it? Well, it could be far worse, that's for sure. Me and mine and mine and me. What are we watching on the side of the TV? Well, at the moment we have Oost and Josen. They just swapped places once, but it is looking like they may well swap it again. As Oost is trying to keep behind the Aston Martin of Josen there. Pulling back any, not really. Vink, on the other hand, is right up, giving Doosan a hard time. Is he going to get him into Goddard? No, that's the essence you're dealing with. God help me sometimes, you know what I mean? Right, where were we? Ah, yes. Now into Melbourne. Either of these two. Doosan actually has a 10-second penalty. So in theory, Vink could just, wait for him to pit. But drivers are drivers. They don't do shit like that, do they? Right, Stazak is coming in for his drive through. There he goes. Gotta love this camera sometimes, haven't you? Right, that has dropped him down into 14th. Still gives him time. He's still got 37 minutes on the clock. Climb back up that leaderboard. But Timu is up into 6th. Not going to waste any time catching Billen. Back. Oh, that's not Billen, but actually, that is Billy. Blue AMG up there. Okay, so Timu is on the backside. It's just there. See? And Timu comes in. Because he has a drive-through as well. Well, what the fudge? What car number is it? Car number 17. Why did he get a drive-through? He was looking how it's only dropped him to 7th. Down. So he hasn't really lost any places. He's lost a place. Better than what Stazak did. He lost 4 places when he had to come through for his drive-through. So let's have a look again. There's Daniel up at the front as he comes through the S's, and that looked like the Jaguar. He's now up into 27th. Not bad. Not bad at all. Timu still has the fastest time on the clock at the moment. Have a look. Yeah, Timu and Brunshit are both on 230 miles an hour. Whoa. Look at that. I disappear for 1 minute off them. He ends up there. 66. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so he's pitted. That allows Billen up into 4th. What? Used. I am well confused at the moment. Just disappear for 1 minute, look at there, and everything changes. Oh God, that just scared the living crap out of me, that did. Bloody hell. The whole screen just went blue. Oh dear, Clemo, my game crashed, mechanical failure. Yeah. Unlucky Clemo. How are you doing as well? Right, so ever gauge. Daniel is off by himself, good 10 seconds away from Justus in second, who has Bill in right behind him in third. Then Vanderberg into the fourth place. Fourth, there we go. Lamborghini of Jimmy Tete. And Seitman in sixth. Arpanen in seventh. Eighth is Pleaver. We are heading down the old hairpin. Ninth is Stazak. And then 10th is Cohen Vink in the BMW. So that's our top 10 at the moment. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of penalties there. A lot of penalties. Right, there we where was I don't know. I never know where I go. I stop for a second and I just forget where I am half the bloody time. So, right, where were we? Right, if we have a look at it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, all with penalties, 5 and 10-second penalties, which will all go on their pit stops. So, if we have a look, our third and fourth players, they both have a 10-second penalty on them, so that's going to play into the Lamborghini's hands of Tate. Tattoo hey. There. Well, our fastest man on track has just gone off track. Have a look. What was he doing? Nicely through there. Oh, bit sideways. He started losing it. Oh. But there he goes. Right, Tate has made real strides there. Just done Vanderberg and Billen. Well, now Tate is in third. Hello, bad going. Not bad going at all. Last week's winner, I do believe. This week's in third at the present moment. We've just actually passed the halfway mark. Not too bad as Timu Carpeting comes in for his pit stop now. So that's practically on the halfway mark, but you just seen he just went for a little bit of a spin there, so he's probably changing his tyres because of that. Must have been getting towards the end of their life on those wets. He will have been pushing hard to get back to where he did. Right, what happened to Ricardo down in 15th? Have you seen Ricardo? Oh, you have. You've pitted already. Okay. Love it. Gravy chicken. Love that car. Absolutely love it. Now, as I say, here is a man. Actually, I don't know, Justice, man or lady. Don't know. We told off with that before now. But anyway, they I pulled off a bit of a coup at the moment. They managed to pull 11 places from that little bit of a knock at, into turn one with Stazak and Timu. So, oh, Bo, this guy's, well, I'm not going to say anything just yet, but he's not doing too badly. Not doing too badly at all. Right, let's see. Where else have we got then? So, we want Stazak, who's now up into 8, but he has not done his official server. All right, we've got some more penalties coming in. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yes, he's sliding around there. Could be time for Raphael to come in, get them tyres changed, see if he can come out in front of Carpenter. But that back end on that Honda is starting to wiggle. At the present moment, not really in a fight at the moment, is Stazak. He's got some 5 seconds, no 7 seconds on Vink in the BMW behind him. But, as we all know, that's not going to make any difference because it takes more than 7 seconds just to get into the bloody pits here. But, is he going to come into the pits this time around as he comes up to Goddard? Is he there? He goes straight into the pits. So, that's Stazak into the pits as well. Let's give our leader a bit of airtime. Now, this man hasn't had to push his tyres too hard. Has he been able to keep them in decent nick? Hey, well, here's the question. If he has, he's going to do okay. His last lap was 1:33, nearly 33 dead. Let's see what this one is when he comes round onto the straight. And again, 1:33.347. So he can stick around that mark at the moment because I like to say he's got 11 seconds on the second place AMG. Any thoughts? I'm lucky if I have any thoughts, but any thoughts, chat? Just let me know. Make it easy for this old guy, please. How does it go? Give me something to work with. Oh, I love this car. I remember when I first started playing ACC, I actually drove this car. Oh, here we go, Coppers. Now on Starkey straight when he gets there. A bit. Down we go and into the S's. Right, let's see. Ooh. Interesting. But there is Timu Carpenter in 12th and in 13th. That's it. Now I'm showing him a fair few seconds behind Timu. But again, we know this man can be fast when he wants to be. So, is he going to be able to pull any time? Because at the moment, Houston is still in the pits. And Shipper is still in the pits. Kazak just has Seidman in front of him now. He's just got out the pits. And then he is back in front of Carpenter. So let's see. Was that? Lamborghini that was. Well, there we go. A lot of ones at the present moment. We could see there as people going in for the pits. Billing and Pleaver are in the pits at the present moment. Just over 20 minutes left of this race. I don't care what the weatherman says. What the weatherman says, it's raining. You'll never hear me complain. As long as there's a race. See, this is the only problem when I am here on my own. I have nobody else to talk to, and I also have nobody else to stop me from doing things as well. Feel sorry for you folks at the moment. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. How are we diddling at the moment? So, still have the top 5 all need to come in for their lap, for their pit stops at the moment. Daniel, 12 seconds in front of second place. Justice. It's Justice. So we will see how he goes. So he hasn't had to work these tyres hard. He's not really had to defend at all. He's just really had to get through the crowds. Timu has actually just done a 131.807. Boy, that's gotten him up to 7th, whereas Stazak at the pro moment is in 10th. But like I say, we'll keep an eye on that one as Ricardo is in the pit, or has been in the pits for his stop. We have a Doosan in at the moment, and Vandenberg is also in the pits as well. So we are not doing too badly at the moment. We're now down to the top 3 have not stopped. It's hoped I remember. Turnbull and Ruiz. Don't forget, you've got to stop as well. Daniel, when are you going to get in and stop? 25 laps so far on that set of tyres. In the wet. Through the S's. Through Melbourne. Hey look, lights. This now. Now that's supposed to be my driver's view. That's the interior, and that's supposed to be the passenger view. But worked on the whole. I'll take that for a dollar, Bob. Right, our third place is into the pits now. Is that here? In. Yes, he is in. He's stationary at the moment, so let's see how he goes. We have Ricardo coming along with that screaming chicken through the S's. With Carpenter, some 3 seconds back on him. Villain managed to keep it. He's up into 6 at the moment, so he's doing okay. He hasn't dropped too much with that. Seidman, Vandenberg is in 7th, Seidman is 8th, Stazak 9th, and Pleaver is in 10th. Right, where were we? Where are we going? He's just about done it. Ew. I think therefore I am, which is that it's now showing to me here. Ricardo is back up into 3rd with Carpenter in 4th. And that just leaves our 2 front runners and Turnbull. Now, in fact, one of our front runners just gone in. So, Justice is into the pits. Again, we'll stay on board with Ricardo because he's the next guy too. So, let's see. I'm 30 seconds behind at the moment as we go through the S. One Porsche to another. Can I come through? Certainly. There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, right. Here we go, Ricardo, coming round the final bend. What are we going to see? And it is showing that Justice has got out. Yes, Justice has just got out. So, 6.8 seconds. The gap between Ricardo and Justice there. 6 seconds, not bad going at all. Good driving on Ricardo and a great pit stop from Justice. Now that just leaves our leader and of course Turnbull to come in and have the pit stop. Now what's he going to do? He can lead this till the very last lap if he really wants to. Wouldn't advise it. But he hasn't had to fight on them tyres.
Hello.
Ah! Don't do that to me.
Shh.
That's better. How you doing?
Very good, mate. What about you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Good, good, good.
Got everything working okay?
Yes, sir.
Um,
Oh, we've got 2 more reports. Gotta go. Bye.
bye-bye. It never stops when you're a steward. There's Carpenter in the background, making his way slowly but surely towards Ricardo and the Screaming Chicken there. 1.5 seconds now. Stazak is up into 10th. Wrong, 9th even. Good God, I'm going crazy. Yeah, that's usually the case, Jack. I'm here all on my own, son. Just talking away. Don't have the knock on the door here. I'd still shit myself then anyway. Where was I? Right, 29 laps and our leader still has not pitted. He must have treated them tyres with kit gloves. Eh? What is he doing? He's in the pits. So, there we go. And he's out the pits. That's what you get for looking at different things. Oh well. So, now all we have left is nobody. That is all the pit stops done. So, let's have a quick run through and see what we have for our raceway. Here we go. So we have Daniel in first in that lovely little Nissan. Then we have the AMG of Justice. Carpenter, what can I say? He's in third. He had that little knock at the beginning. Got himself up to third after having a drive through as well. Then we have Ricardo in the Screaming Chicken. Hay in the Lamborghini. Billen in the Aston Martin. Vandenberg in seventh with the McLaren. Seidman in the Honda, followed by Dazak in the other Honda. He's catching slowly but surely. And then we have Pleaver in the top 10. You know what? I'm going to carry on. Let us go. We have Vink down in 11th. See if the cameras can keep up with me this time. We have us in 12th. 13 is Dusan. 14th is Skipper. Labo in the only Lexus of the day is in 15th. Josen is in 16th. Golshahane is in 17th. Jebed is in 18th. Now I need a drink. Right, 19th is Hassenveld. F-Tink is in 20th. Campbell 21. Zimmer 22. Huna in that lovely little gold Jag is in 23rd. Evers in the McLaren is 24th. Brewers 25th in the Porsche. Gabuda in the Audi, and Sainz in the Honda brings up the rear at number 27. So we have had a grand total of 3 retirements today. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see. Oh, right, now that we've got new rubber on the game, we have several of cars all going through at 231 miles an hour on the old speed trap. Carpenter is one of them, but I've just seen them with a bit of a yellow flag moment. Front sheet is also another 231. Billen in the Aston Martin, he's also, and Laveau in the Lexus. It's also, oh, not bad. So here we go. Look at that. Second place, Justice has gained 8 places from his original position. So he started 10th, and at the present moment, he is second. The only problem with that is, at the present moment, Batman is catching him. That's the problem. 5 seconds to Justice. Can we see Justice up the road yet? Of course, represented says he has camera. No, we can't. No, that's Una. Just up ahead of Hooner, I think, is our man Justice. Yes, it is. So there's the gap. It is eyeballable. Now, eyeballable. What a... Hey, there we go. Eyeballable. See it there? Less than 5 seconds between Carpenter and Justice, with 8 minutes left to go. What are we going to see? Carpenter has got the fastest man on track at the moment, 230 with a 131.585. So in these conditions, 131 is not bad at all. And he's been down the bottom and he's back up into third. Ricardo in the Screaming Chicken at the moment is 3 seconds behind Carpenter. And another 3 seconds behind that is Tadahei in the Lamborghini. But it looks like Billin and Tadahei, that Billin seems to be pulling him in, reeling him in, slowly but surely. We'll keep an eye on this one for a while. It's the only under a second. Well, got another one further back. Don't see this. This one's in the top 10. As my brain's just gone down. Like creep, I hate it when that happens. One brain fart moment completely loses me. I was about to say Laveau in the Lexus. Nice, you're watching your mirrors, seeing your flags, getting out the way. Although now Billin has dropped back to 1.2 seconds, 1.4 seconds off Tadahei, so that's calmed down a little bit. Is there anything down here? Anywhere else going on? Not really. This is the problem. Daniel has just done his fastest on a 137.977. That's his quickest, so he's in the 131s as well now. As Justice has just done his quickest as well with a 132.687. Oh, the boys there at the front have decided to put a bit of turn of speed in there for the a little bit of the race, and they've all hit the 231. Our top three boys now all have hit 231 in the speed traps. Ricardo in the Screaming Chicken managed a 227 in the Porsche, so the Porsche must not like Donnington right now. Not in the wet anyway, that's for sure. Right. What we're seeing, Carpenter is now 2.5 seconds behind Justice, so he is reeling him in, and Billin is trying to get Tadahei back under the second mark again. Kazak is down in 9th, but he has got a whole 9 seconds to try and gain on Siteman. So with 5.5 minutes left to go, what are we going to see? We're still going to see a Nissan on board? Hey, thank you very much, Jack, for the hydration. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know what it does, but thank you. Where was I? Oh yes, Billing. He is trying to catch him there. Well, actually, from not too bad. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Well, actually, from second to sixth, it's not a bad spread if you think about it. 11 seconds covers the top 7 at the moment. Not too bad. You drink water now. Okay. I drink water. You know what? I should get that, shouldn't I? I should get one of those boards that has you know, press a button and it goes da 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 da. Nah. I would only get bored and start using chronically. We have just under 4 minutes left of on this race, and we still have Daniel Brunschitz in first and Justice in second. Carpenter has got himself back up after that wee little bit of a accident at the beginning. Just a wee bit. And he has now got back up into third. He is also the quickest man on the track at the moment as well, with a 1:31.545. Oh, good grief. Right, let's get to Timo, because he is getting right behind our man in second. Nuts, isn't it? When you think Timo was second. He's second. Yeah. Yes, he did start second. So he did start second, got punted all the way back to the back, then got a drive through, and now is up into third and is about to start challenging Justice in the AMG for second place. Is he going to be able to do it? He's under a second. Is he going to be able to get second place though? Good question, well presented, deserves the answer, and we will find out shortly, as we've got 2 minutes left of this race. 2 minutes. Is he going to be able to pick this second place up? Or is he going to settle for third? I don't think he's going to settle for third, do you? No, I don't think he's going to settle for third neither. Go. Let's check our boy out up in front. Right, so Craner's coming onto hairpin. Looks like it. Starkies. Yeah, did a bit of Starkies. Up onto McLaren. Now Daniel's got 19 seconds on second place. Problem is, I keep looking just to make doubly sure. But that's where I want to look right now, because look, right behind him. We've got 35 seconds, so we're going to have one more lap, I think. 9 seconds to go. What is he going to do? Is he going to slow down so that we don't have another lap? Let's have a look. Let's wait and see as we pass 20 seconds. I don't think he's going to do it. Nope, off he goes.
Leaders on final lap.
There we go, final lap. So that means that Carpenter has got this lap to get past Justice. He's right up behind him there. Have it. But is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to be able to do it? Seems to be that every time he gets up behind the AMG, he just backs off again. I don't know why. Maybe that AMG is just creating a little bit of turbulence or something. Who knows? Okay, right, I know I'm going to regret this, but I've got to go back to Daniel. There we go. We are down Starkey Straight for the final time. Daniel got pole position as we go through the S's in qualifying. He held on to that after Timu, Dazak both gave him a fight for that primary position. Oops, mind the curbs. Here we go as we come up to Goddard's. for the final time as Carpenter has just picked up a drive-through.
The leader has finished the race.
Daniel, congratulations, you have just won the race. I don't believe Carpenter. That's gotta be for track limits, hasn't it? Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. That's the lad. He's picked up a 30-second penalty because of not serving the drive-through. I think he might regret that. If he'd have gone into the pit, he'd have served his drive-through and maybe got third. Ooh. Ooh. Now, was that wise? Was that wise? Ooh. Ooh, that is... Ooh. Well. Daniel first. Second is Justice in the AMG. Third was Carpenter, but now we're going to have to wait and see what the stewards do about that, because he picked up the drive-through. Ricardo in third. Oh, there we go, and there's the positions change. Oh. Oh dear. So, Carpenter, by that little mistake, put himself down to 8th. So, Daniel is first. Second is Justice. Third is now Ricardo. And Carpenter is in fourth. No, the other way. The other way. Ooh. Don't think he looked at the scoreboard. Ricardo, you're third. Oopsie. So, there we go, folks. That was the race today. That is nuts, old hazelnuts. So, Daniel first from start to finish. What a race for him. Just as well. He started in 8th or 9th. Finished in second, not bad going at all. Gained 8 places, so I'll put him about 10th. Ricardo third. Didn't look, but unfortunately, because Carpenter didn't clear that drive-through. Oopsie. So, that's not good. So, he copped himself a 30-second penalty. Katahay in 4th, not a bad going for him. Billen in 5th. Vanderberg in 6th, a good start. Let's have a look at what their starting positions were. So, as I say, Justice had gained 8 places. Ricardo gained 4. Katahay was where he qualified. That was in... that one as well. That's confusing me now. Carpenter and Stazak. Stazak, well, Vandenberg's in 6th, Seidman 7th. He dropped 2 places. Just like everything. There we go. Well, that's the end of the session for today. I hope you enjoyed the race. I hope we will see you again in 2 weeks' time. That is going to be in Laguna Seca on the 7th of May, which is going to be good fun. Next, I think we are going to... Hey, XRS, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very much indeed, sir. Thank you. Right, yes, we have Spa on the 14th of May. So in 2 weeks' time, we have Laguna Seca. And then the week after that, we have the Spa 6 hours race on the 14th of May. So 2 very good races coming up, folks. 2 very good races indeed. But what I will say to you now is thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your subscriptions and your follows. And I will see you all next time. Well, Laguna Seca, same time. And then we'll do it all over again. So, see you in 2 weeks. Ta-da! Laguna Seca, here we come.